Hi guys, it's been a while since there's been any feedback or update or anything on my Land Rover because it's not been particularly well. I'll give you a look around. This may be a clue as to why. I think you might have guessed, or at least some of you might have guessed. No gearbox or transfer box fitted. What happened was the synchro springs popped out. One had already smashed and fallen out the bottom of the gearbox, but I was doing a racing start almost and traffic light Grand Prix, and off we went. First gear, second gear, and then it wouldn't go into third. Physically wouldn't go into third, and then I tried fourth and it physically wouldn't go into fourth either. So that was it. The synchros had jammed and it wouldn't go into either third or fourth gear. So the gearbox has been out for a few months now, waiting parts from the UK after my friendly local garage had stripped the gearbox down for me. I don't have a garage here, and right over there is a set of sand dunes, and the prevailing wind comes from the sand dunes to our house, and I didn't want the bits filling up with sand or anything else like that, so I've taken it to my local repairer, and for the last few months he's had my gearbox spread out on his bench and gave me a nice list of the bits that need replacing. Have the lay shaft to replace. That was loads of little bits of metal that broken off of that as well, so it was time for a rebuild on it. So now it's having its rebuild. The parts have arrived last week and it's time to get things going again. So the gearbox will be back shortly, and then we can refit it. What I do have to do is I have bought a new fuel pump. The problem I was having, everything else on the fuel system has been replaced, brand new carburetor, new distributor, and I was coming home from work and it was just dying on me. Basically it couldn't be anything else. The carb is new and was running beautifully, and then it just dies. Tried a new coil just in case it was that breaking down, but it wasn't that either. So we've gone for a new fuel pump and we'll give that a go, but I've got to fit that now. Down in there, get that one out, and hopefully we'll get this thing back on the road again. It will be nice to go playing in it. I do have that thing there to play with. Comfortable to say the least in the Jeep, but it's not half the fun of it. I like my little old tractor and I want to get it back on the road. And then we have the new fuel pump fitted. All of 10 minutes. A genuine 10-minute job that took 10 minutes, which makes a change. Aided by the fact that I have no gearbox in. So it is all there and easy access, made easier than trying to lay on top of the wing and reach in the engine bay. It might not look an enormous giant vehicle, but everything is just out of reach. And I've got a big spider up in the corner there, unhappy because he's been got with the mortine because I've got to get rid of him. Don't like spiders, but there we go. There's me Land Rover. One step closer. The solar charger's back on charge, topping the battery back up when the sun comes around. So as soon as this gearbox is in, hopefully we'll be able to go for a spin again.